orientation leader is hard work, a lot of responsibility, but the best experience that I've had.
Being an orientation leader is cultivating community. It's taking a group of strangers and over the course of 3 days, fleshing together their personalities and designing an experience to make them really mesh together as one unit.
Being an orientation leader is exhausting and rewarding. It's exhausting because for 3 days you go full throttle. You are talking to parents, students, incoming students, faculty, your other OLs. It culminates with a great festive sing-off right at the end. And then you go into 4 off days where you get to reflect on what the last weekend looked like with your fellow OLs and really relish in the experience of being immersed at this school.
I didn't realize like the polo fits you, you don't fit the polo kind of situation. Sorry, that was cheesy.
I really enjoyed it because I got to have a lot of flexibility on my off days. So I know that different people do different things, like getting internships. But I personally worked a bunch of little jobs on the side. So I'm on a research lab here and I was able to continue that, which was awesome. I picked up a job at White Mountain across the street, which was really fun. I got to meet a lot of people through that as well. And I worked at the gym.
So it was very much like 3 days at BC and then the next 4 of the week we're downtown, we're gonna start up coding.
I think all the OLs genuinely do want to get to know each other and spend the summer together in community.
It's really long hours. Sometimes you feel like the conversations are not going the way that you want them to, but ultimately at the end of the day, you get to impact a quarter of the BC student population.
An orientation leader is someone who sees the lessons and the networks of support on this campus and recognizes that they can play a small role in sharing that support and those networks with students who are coming into BC.
I would recommend being an orientation leader if you're looking to develop yourself and you're looking to get a greater understanding of who you are and what makes you tick and what motivates you.
I struggled a lot like freshman and sophomore year, so I thought it was only for people who were having the best time. But really, I realized that a lot of the mentor figures that I've had at BC have been extremely influential, and I knew that that was something that I wanted to do.
As an international student, again, like there's this perception that as an international student, you've only got this much time working in the US and you have to like maximize it. And I'd say being an OL was the most maximizing way I could do this. Like in no other context, in no other job I'd find would develop me as a person and develop my understanding of human beings and relationships more than this position.